One of the biggest issues that I have with my skin is my skin tone. I've got lots of dark spots, uneven skin tones, hyperpigmentation problems. It drives me nuts. I've tried a lot of things to fix this, and one of my friends suggested a product that has helped her a ton, which is the Caudalie, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Vinoperfect Serum. Her skin tone is pretty amazing. I asked for pics of her without makeup on, barefaced, and I was like, okay, wow, your skin tone is pretty amazing. And she swears it is because of this product. So I've tried a bunch of things. Nothing is really working. So obviously obviously it's an anecdotal thing. Who knows if I'll have the same results she did, but it's worth giving a shot. So she's big into skincare. I'm big into skincare, so hopefully it helps. Okay, so I spent $88.87 on this. It retails for $82, taxes and all that. This is the 30 milliliter size. And this is the Vinoperfect Brightening Dark Spot Serum Vitamin C Alternative. I've never heard of this ingredient. The key ingredient is viniferine. And usually I would never ever put something on my skin that I don't understand the ingredient. So this is, now that I'm saying that out loud, it's making it real. But I'm trusting my friend a lot. It is May 28th, 2025. It's about 11 a.m. So my face is clean. I don't cleanse in the morning. But my face is, splash some water on it. And so we're going to put it on. So let's read a little bit about this from the website description. This is for all skin types. The need is for diminishing dark spots. Texture is serum. Key ingredients, as we said, viniferine. Use day and night. So vitamin C, have found in my, in my investigations that you should be using it day and night. So when I do use vitamin C, for the longest time I was just using vitamin C in the morning, and recently the last serum I used it day and night, so this is interesting that this serum can be used day and night. What is it? A brightening serum that visibly reduces the appearance of dark spots caused by sun exposure, aging, acne, pregnancy, and blue light. The non-irritating vitamin C alternative works to visibly brighten an even skin tone on all skin types, including sensitive skin. Visible results. Dark spots visibly reduced by 63% after one bottle. So we're going to be using the entire bottle, day and night. Dark spots visibly reduced by 81% on deeper skin tones, which is, I guess I don't have a deeper one, but I've got a little darker skin. Clinical study, dermatological scoring, 65 volunteers, 56 days. Clinical study, dermatological scoring, 33 volunteers, 56 days. So my plan is we're going to look at what my skin looks like after I use the entire bottle, because, that makes sense. Got to get result. If I'm using something, if I'm buying something and I use the entire product, I better see some results. Otherwise, I'm not buying you again. The formula is 98% natural origin ingredients. I don't know what that means. Non-photosensitizing, vegan, natural origin ingredients. I guess that just means it's like nothing insanely I kind of get what they mean. Did you know one serum is sold every 15 seconds around the world? That's crazy. For $82, that's crazy. Calculation based on internal cell data from January 2024 to December 2024. Looks like they had a good 2024. Congratulations. Let's see. Our ingredients: viniferine, natural extract derived from vine sap, and 62 times more effective than vitamin C. That is an insane percentage. Granted, I have never had success when it comes to evening out skin tone with vitamin C, so please let this work. To do in vitro tests on the inhibiting action of viniferine on tyrosinase. Oh, That's interesting. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you look somewhere else, because I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to, I know what this is, but I'm not going to explain it because I'm not a doctor, so I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Application tips. Apply the serum morning and evening to the face, neck, and décolletage. Leave to absorb before applying your cream. So in terms of my skin routine, I'm going to put this on, wait for it to absorb as it says, and then put on my moisturizer, then my sunscreen. Then we're ready for the day. So yeah, this is my skin bare. There's no product on it, nothing. Just I woke up, splashed water in it. Here we go. Bing, bang, boom. When can I see frequently asked questions? When can I expect to see results? Depends on the type of dark spot. Some people see results after 7 days. Others once they have finished a bottle. It is clinically proven that dark spots reduce by 63% after applying the serum twice a day until finishing the bottle. That is, don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Clinical percent of satisfaction, 65 volunteers, 56 days. Is Vinoperfect serum suitable for pregnant women? Yes. Vinoperfect serum has been assessed by a toxicologist and is suitable for use during pregnancy. What's the toxicologist's name? Put your name up. Put your name here. Come on. Tell us who you are. What else can I do to reduce and prevent dark spots? Wear sun protection all day long, even when it's cloudy, and reapply every 2 hours if out in the sun for a long time. Yes. Always apply sunscreen. All right, let's crack this open. I've never used it. There's something else in here. Oh, it's like an extra little... Oh, I forgot I got a little extra serum for spending a lot of money. Yeah, $82 is a lot. So my friend has been telling me about this for a long time, and I haven't used it because $82, like insane. Desperate times, as they say. It's interesting. It's got a little curved bent angle. All right, so I don't know what the consistency is of this. It's a little milky, okay. All right. So so if it wasn't, I don't remember if I said it or not, but I use my own money on these products. So it's even, thus it is more imperative that the product works, because every time I review a product, I'm using my own money. So I have extra incentive for this thing to work. Hopefully I'm getting good coverage, because I can't see what I'm doing since I don't have a mirror. I saw reviews of this on Reddit, and people were saying it did break them out. And people think it's because of the fragrance in it. This does have a fragrance. Let me just check I think it says in the description. Nope, there it is. Parfum fragrance 243032. I don't know what that means, but okay. So this product didn't say anything about not applying it to my eyelids, so usually they say keep away from your eyes and stuff, but this one didn't. So I also just shaved, and this is not burning, so that's great, because usually when I apply stuff after I shave, it burns so bad. And I haven't cried yet, but you know, you never know. So I'm only applying this to my face. Generally, I would also apply it to my neck, but I'm using a retinol on my neck, and I want to see what the efficacy of that looks like just by itself. So that's why I'm not applying it to my neck. Generally, I would, though, because might as well put $82 on my neck, you know what I'm saying? Might as well get that money's worth. And I do have skin tone problems on my neck, but in case it wasn't glaringly. I feel like you don't need like a close-up picture to look at see how uneven my skin tone is. I'm pretty, all the spots, I'm pretty sure you can see it from right where this camera view. It's, oh, it makes me so sad. Kids, this is why you wear your sunscreen. Listen to your parents. Otherwise, you'll be spending $82 and recording video in your bedroom when you're older. Trying to get rid of your uneven skin tone. Don't be like me is what I'm getting at. Wear your sunscreen. Apply it immediately. All right, so I've applied the product. I believe I've had full coverage. Ooh, okay, this is really exciting. This is absorbing pretty quickly. I don't smell. The smell isn't that strong, which is great. All right, so let's take a look at, I just took a picture of my face before I started filming, so let's take a look at that so you can look at all the wonderful sun damage on my face. I'm gonna finish this entire bottle and hopefully we'll see a 62% improvement in my skin tone. That would be so joyous. All right, stay tuned for the results. It's September 1st, 2025, and it is time for the results from the Vinoperfect. If you heard that sound, that's the disdain of me dropping my notepad. And if you're wondering why, well, let's just take a look. It's 9:50 right now, a.m. And I took a picture of myself. So let's just look at the before and after. So this is my face on May 28th, 2025 at 10:50 a.m. And this is my face now, September 1st. So do you guys see any improvements in skin tone spots? Because I sure don't. I might as well have been putting water on my face. I don't understand what this did. Okay, so full disclosure, this is my second bottle. This is the end of it. I went way too aggressively with the first bottle. And when I talked to my friend, I told her I'd ran out after, I don't know. I ran out pretty quickly. So if you remember, the clinical trials say 56 days. I think I lasted like 40 something, high 40s, maybe, I can't remember. I need to keep track of this. And so I had to buy another bottle. She said I should have been able to use it twice a day for 56 days, no problem with that bottle. And I didn't because admittedly, I was too aggressive. That's just how much I hate my skin tone. And so I bought another bottle. So it took me about a little bit over a week to get that other bottle. And another full disclosure is I started using these pore minimizing pads. And that also, at night, sometimes I would skip using the Vinoperfect. But this is pretty recently that I started using this, so it wasn't the whole time. And so at night, I'd skip sometimes using the Vinoperfect, but I'd use it in the morning, of course. That's 3 times a week, so, all in all, I definitely hit the 56 days, because I was already in the high 40s when I bought the second bottle. So what do you guys think? Did this work? Before picture, after picture again, I literally can't see a difference at all. So, I don't know. I mean, my friend swears by, I believe her, I trust her. I know, everyone's skin reacts differently to products. Am I ever going to find something that works for skin tone? I think everyone is lying. Because I literally, I just don't believe it. So I'm almost done with this thing. I think I got maybe like a few more days left, so I'm just gonna use it, and you can see me cry on camera because this doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do. I mean, I would once again poll in the channel. There's gonna be a poll in the comments section. I hope that's a thing. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Please let it be a thing. I'm using a lot because, and if you're like, oh my god, he's using so much, it's because I don't care anymore. This doesn't work. I'm so sorry, this doesn't work for me. Maybe clearly it worked for my friend. Clearly it worked for my friend. I almost said her name out loud. But yeah, didn't do anything for me. And I'm pretty psycho about the sunscreen. Like, I think this year, I missed 1 day of not applying sunscreen. And before you get all up in arms, if you are, hopefully you all have arms that you can be up in arms about. I was inside that. Yes, it was yesterday that I didn't, sunscreen up. But I was inside all day away from the light. I was basically a hermit all day, so I feel comfortable in that. I have been getting a little bit more sun lately because Vegas summers, hey. And but I'm a psycho about sunscreen. Put it on twice a day. I literally have a UV mirror every time I apply it. I'm an absolute fanatic. So I don't play around when it comes to putting on sunscreen. So I don't know. I don't know why this didn't work. So once again, look in the comments. Tell me, or look in the comments. Go to the comments if you think this worked. First of all, I don't believe you. If it worked for you, I'd be curious to hear from anyone who it's actually worked for. If you have legitimate before and after photos, I'd be very curious to see those. Because you can see mine. The door closed and that scared the living Jesus out of me. Okay. If this product worked for you, I'm jealous and I hate you because I want even skin tone. So yeah, there's still a little bit left. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna use it because it's $80. It's all 80. How much is this? 80, 88, 87. Retails for 82. It's $82. So of course I'm gonna use it. The pain. It's fine. So I'm just gonna finish using it and then try to find something else that works for my skin tone. I think I'm just gonna go tretinoin because at this point that's one of the gold standard ingredients, the holy grail ingredients everyone swears by. So we got to go hard on this thing. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you saw any improvements, if you thought this product worked for you, if you thought this product worked for me and I'm delusional. I don't see any difference. I asked a friend, I dialed her in and asked if she noticed a difference, and she couldn't tell a difference. Other than, I think the biggest thing I noticed is I look a little skinnier. That was actually the biggest difference is I noticed is that my face looks skinnier, thank God. And my skin, I don't look as pale anymore, so that's cool. I think I saw actually an increase in some spots around this eye. There's, if you look at the corners, one of the eyes, there's a few more spots, which is great because I need that. So Caudalie, I don't know how to pronounce your brand. Ugh, I don't know. I don't trust you guys. Why would you do this to me? Spent $82 on 2 bottles and nothing. So once again, I'm raging here, so I should end this video. But I would not recommend this. If you've already used it and it's working for you, great. But if you're going to think about using it, I don't recommend it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was useful. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully you learned something. And yeah, if you know what you should learn is to put on your sunscreen. So put on your sunscreen, everyone. That's going to be the biggest thing helping you, so you don't have to try to do what I'm doing, which is spending $82 twice to try to fix a problem that could have been fixed by sunscreen. That could have never happened if I use sunscreen. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.